Tensions are boiling over at the Lebombo border post near Komatipoort. Truckers and taxi drivers are reported to have clashed violently amid the frustrations over the slow queues at the border. Vusi Shongwe, who's Mpumalanga MEC for Community Safety, joins us now. Very good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for your time. Road congestion there reaching uncontrollable levels. What's happened? What is the latest that's happened?
Good evening, and to your viewers. As I'm speaking, I'm right in Lebombo border, together with my traffic officers as well as SAPS. Lieutenant General Manamela, the provincial commissioner, is also here. We are trying to manage the situation here. One of the contributing factors here, people are not abiding by the roads regulations. The truck drivers are just parking, facing their own coming traffic, and that makes to be very difficult for other people who are coming from the side of Mozambique to South Africa. What we're doing now is that those that are not adhering, to the road regulations, and those that are driving on the solid line, which is not allowed to be driven over, we are taking them back to the queue. There are a lot of trucks here. There's a queue of trucks here. So to punish those that do not want to adhere to the road regulations, this is not a banana republic. They must be penalized by taking them back to start the line afresh from the back. We are busy right now as I'm talking to you. I've just got into the car just to talk you to take this interview, but otherwise I'm on the ground myself.
And have any arrests taken place? I mean, surely that in itself, having been forced to go back to the end of the queue, is causing a lot more tension. What kind of reaction has that triggered?
There's no. We explain the road regulations to them, and they know it. Some of them, even before we come with the traffic officers to them, they just take their trucks and move to where we are directing them to go. That is to go back to the queue. That tells you that some of the drivers are doing things wrong deliberately, and we are not going to allow that. That's what we're trying to manage now. I can tell you, if we were on camera, you were going to see what is happening now. There's a lot of movement now. There's a lot of movement. Coming to the question of the burning of cars, the fight between the truck drivers and taxi drivers, that have been given over to the provincial commissioner. People must be arrested. Those that have destroyed property, those that have made firearms in public, those ones must be arrested without any negotiation.
What led to that sort of retaliation between the truck drivers and taxi drivers?
You will know, commonly the truck drivers are also using the very same roads that the taxi drivers are using. So there's a contestation, of the delays on the roads. There are those that want to be ahead of the queue than the others, and that alone, it is the one reason that caused the conflicts and the friction between the two.
And insofar as the border post, is it open? Is it closed? What is the condition and the situation there?
The border is open for 24 hours. They know, that to go through the border, you must have necessary documents. One of the documents is the passport. Those that are transporting goods from South Africa to Mozambique, they have to have necessary documents that must be checked by different authorities in the border.
And this, of course, has also resulted in the city law enforcement having been stretched and the focus shifting as they have to deal and contain the situation there. Does this mean that more officials will be brought in, especially looking at the tensions that are brewing now as the congestion is clearly leading to a lot of frustration there?
You are very much correct, Mpo. The officials are overstretched now, particularly the traffic officers and the SAPS. We have summoned all the traffic officers of Mpumalanga, particularly the traffic intervention unit, to come and assist here. So, you know, they are working together with all the other traffic officers in making sure that we are managing and controlling the traffic. Difficult as it may be, but we are in charge. There's nobody that can be above the law. There's no one who will do as he or as she wishes. We are going to make sure that we control the situation.
Mm-hmm. And in your efforts to try and contain and control the situation, what sort of interaction are you having on a national level to perhaps now find even more solutions to this? Because it is spilling out of control and leading to a lot of other ramifications when it comes to the long-term basis, especially looking at how it's impacting the economy.
Yeah. You're very much correct, Mpo. You're asking a very relevant question. You know, this matter is not only the matter of my department, the Department of Community Safety, Security and Liaison, and the Provincial Commissioner, Lieutenant General Mana only. It needs all the necessary departments to bring heads together and come out with the permanent solution. One of the solutions that I've proposed is that all these trucks, they must have a truck stop, a place where they go and park all the trucks that are here. Some of the trucks come here without relevant documents. So those trucks must have a place where they are parked in a safe and protected place, so that while the documents are processed, the driver is in the safe place, the truck itself is in the safe place. Same applies with other motorists that are crossing to Mozambique, because this congestion is not only affecting the truck and taxis only. It also affects me and you who want to go to Mozambique. We cannot jump all over this truck and, you know, go to the border so that you are processed accordingly. You will have to be in the queue of these trucks, whereas we know for the fact that Mpo have the car insurance, have the passport, and have the necessary documents to go through. But you will be stopped. You'll have to follow the queue, because some of the people that have that do not have necessary documents, especially from the truck fleets, they will have to inconvenience you. Only the Mpumalanga province problem, this one, this is a national problem. In fact, it's an international problem, because it affects Mozambique and South Africa.
Yeah, very well. Thank you so much for that update, MEC Vusi Shongwe, Mpumalanga Community Safety MEC. They're giving us an update on the chaos that unfolded at the border post there. Police, of course, being deployed to keep a very close eye